Hello YouTube. First of all, sorry guys, I haven't posted any videos lately. Like I said before, life gets a little bit hectic and there's other priorities. So anyway, new thing to me, Panasonic SU-V900. You probably do recall that I have owned TèçhńïçS version of it, European one, and the latest upgrade I did to it, I've added these footers, insulators, just like this one has. So I'm trying this cinematic and I'm not sure if it's going to be nice, so you let me know. For this video is in excuse me, cinematic view. This came from Japan, 100 volts. Excuse my cough. So I basically daisy chained them because this one has the 3 outlets, 100 volt outlets. So I hooked it up to Matsunaga, step down, and hooked up this amp, and then daisy chained the CD player, because that one is a Japanese model too. As you can tell, black finish, meaning that capacitors also are 66 volts, 12,000 microfarads, as opposed to 71 that the European model has. These are green. For some reason they look black, kind of, but they're green, just like the other ones. Now, off the bat, I think this is a little bit different than the European model, because this one has, if you look at the selectors, see, same ones as, so there's a ribbon cable that connects it to the selector switch. So selector is not behind the switch, and I think the European model had it that way. This one has it like the SUVX800 I used to have. I don't know how good or bad this is. I haven't done the full cleaning and everything. I just took it up directly in the power amp direct input, and it works fine. As you can tell, this little diode indicates that. So we follow the scale on the dial itself. Sound is great. Right now, I'm going to admit immediately, the sound is better than the TèçhńïçS SU-V900 and better than the SU-M810 by TèçhńïçS I had, the European German version. It doesn't have the power. This one is, I believe, 100 watts at 6 ohm. I'm pretty sure that the TèçhњïçS version of it and the SU-M810 definitely were more powerful, but this one has such a nice, sweet, melodic sound. It doesn't sound like TèçhњïçS. I'm going to kind of define, and the reason being, one of the reasons, the transformers are hidden. They have this enclosure on rubber suspension. These are silent as a church mouse. You can't hear them. The one that you can hear is the Matsunaga, that one's buzzing. But these, nothing. Both, especially the TèçhњïçS version of this amp and the SU-M810, you could hear the transformers, especially on the TèçhњïçS SU-V900. But Panasonic SU-V900, nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely beautiful sound. It's even better than the SUVX800. Very melodic. Is it melodic? Melodic? Is that the word? Okay, anyway. Let's see. This was the Bon Jovi, that unplugged hybrid disc. Really nice. Oh shoot, I pressed the, my remote is here, so I have accidentally closed the tray. So let's put Danny Minogue. Just as good as her sister, not as popular, but I love her. She's got some great songs. She's got more of those clubbish dance music. Put a Needle On. I used to love that song. It was kind of a banger. It's not really a song to test the amp, but I think the YouTube won't ban it, so. I haven't taken the covers off of the speakers. So it's a maxi single, so it's just a bunch of different remixes of the aforementioned song. They put a needle on it. I'm not sure which remix is the best. This is like the raid version. Let's see if there's any. Oh, I like this one. This one's a little bit upbeat. So the rest of the amplifier is pretty much the same as far as the front plate goes, aside from the different color and the branding. But you have the big Alps pot in the middle, speaker selector, phones, sound, tone, dials. Then you have this tone defeat, basically to bypass these, but right now we're using the direct input, so these they don't do anything. Then you have these loudness and whatnot, monitor and mode, mono, stereo, phono selector right there, moving mag, moving coil, inputs, recording. It's about pretty straightforward. It's not too busy as far as the front blade goes, as the essentials. It's beautiful. Very nice amp. Of course, dual mono, left, right channel, totally separated. The transformers as well. Each channel has its own. Of course, the massive power capacitors. I'm not going to upgrade these because these are the bigger ones already. Some of these Panasonics come with a 66 volt, 10,000 microfarad, depending on the market. The Japanese market, 66 volt, 12,000, which is plenty considering the power and damping factor and whatnot. This is plenty for, because this is basically a detuned amp, detuned TèçhńïçS version or of the 900 or the SU-V900. Focus was on sound rather than power. SU-V900, for instance, the European model, the one for the German market back in the day, was the most powerful, and that one had like 185, I believe, per channel into 8 ohms. This one into 8 ohms probably has less than 100. I think this is 100 per channel into 6 ohms, not 8, so it's even less. But trust me, it is no clipping. I mean, this thing it's a monster. It is an absolute monster. I don't know, I kind of want to talk more about it, but I'm still like getting over my cold and flu, so excuse my horsey throat. Finish is absolutely beautiful on these. The black finish on it, beautiful. All these Japanese models, they look so much better in black. I mean, I have the silver one here that I just pulled off of the shelf to put this one on. But the finish is beautiful, much better than that chocolate finish that European models have. All controls are really these are not as good as on the other amps, and I think because of the sliding selectors, so they don't feel like this one. I'm gonna lower the volume. This one is, yeah, that's it. That's nice. Okay, clicking. It comes from the. There's the right there. You can tell the black selectors. Those are the relays. They're clicking, you know, for the speakers. But these don't have that solid feel. They don't feel like they're connected directly to something, and of course they're not. That's why I pulled this little cover off, and rightfully so. You can find all the details on the web, audio database or audio database. I can't get over how nice this thing is. It is absolutely beautiful. So much nicer than the European model. Always from there. And of course, the insulators I didn't have to upgrade because it comes with them. That's why these Japanese models are way more kind of sought after, and now I know why. No need to do any upgrades. Well, if I would do any kind of upgrades on it, it'd be these speaker terminals. They're crap. And of course this one, you can see the power cable, you cannot unplug it, so it's directly connected. There it goes, and wherever it goes. So you cannot switch the cables. That's why I'm not using the Nemax that I have, the big fat ones. But the stock one is so nice. It is so nice, the stock cable, so I'm going to just keep it the way it is. Anyway, Panasonic SU-V900. If you can find one, I think this one's worth. Usually TèçhńïçS models, if they're nice, they're right around 1,000, bucks, euros. You can find a really nice one for that much. Maybe 600 if they need some kind of service repair. These run for even more. So if you can find one around 1,000, even if it's not in perfect condition, get it. Get it, you won't regret it. That's all I can say for now. Until the next one, and I have more coming, more equipment from Japan. But until then, maybe I'll make a few more videos of the one, but once I put a cover on and everything, I just kind of clean it and blowing some compressed air just to get the dust off it. But it was fairly clean. It was fairly good, nice. So, but I have to do all the tests and make sure all these inputs are good. No like scratching or anything. But yeah, guys, if you can find one of these, don't hesitate, get it. It's worth 1,000 euros, probably even more. That's my that'll be my humble opinion. Okay, until the next video, have a great day.